Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, so I got myself back up to the fork after that initial mirror match win that I didn't like. Deck seems okay. I mean, it has a lot of late game sort of strength. It's really more one of those surviving the early game without being in so bad a position that I can't come back sort of deals. Because it's easy to get beat down into a position that you can't come back from. But it's fairly common for opponents to run out of steam. It depends on the class. Paladins are pretty dangerous because if they got the right cards, they have very strong late game stuff. A lot of it is like rare or more than rare though. I guess I should probably keep this start because there's a good chance of it getting worse. Yeti is so much better than Lightspawn most of the time. If I had more power words, like having more Divine Spirits would be nice for this combo, but really having more power words would be good just about always because it's so cheap and replaces itself in your hand. Like that 1 mana, normally something that just gives you +2 health is kind of like a waste of time. But since it's just +2 health for 1 mana and you get a card, having 4 or 5 power word shields would actually be kind of awesome, especially if you have the Northshire Clerics and the Lightspawn. Okay, so we have some enemy forces arrayed against us. I think I'm going to start out by playing the Tauren Warrior. Because I always entertain this hope that the Raging Worgen is going to go Super Saiyan and kill everyone. Did like 10 damage that one game, and it helped a lot that a 3-mana minion turned into 1 billion damage. Okay, so you hit me for a little damage. That's not too bad. This seems like a good time for a Yeti, because there's not enough stuff out there to take him out. He can play one of the many Paladin 4-mana cards and finish this, but it's still going to cost him something. If he uses the sword, he's going to take some damage and still have to use one of these guys. Blessing of Kings, I guess, is not going to cost him anything much now, is it? Boo. I guess I silence that, and then power word shield my guy. Or I could play the Lightspawn and blow him up. I think power word shielding my guy is better. Like, the silence negates this guy pretty effectively. And the power word shield will help me dig through my deck for stuff. Although it's something that could be used on the Lightspawn too, isn't it? Oh well, whatever. I'm committed now. Let's just do it. Accumulating cheap stuff, so I should be able to get a turn where I play a whole bunch of things. That's annoying, but at least he had to trade both of them to get rid of them, so I'm okay with that overall. Abomination. Neato. I don't know if that's the best use, but I kind of like it. Whatever else I play, he's got a lot of damage out there to take it on, but if I go Abomination, I'm tempted to go Zombie. Actually, I should go Zombie Time. My opponent's at full health. What am I thinking? Because he can rig it, like he could trade this, and the Abomination just takes out the bubble, and then use the 1/1 to kill that, and gain 5 health, but he's not gaining anything from it particularly at this point, because he's at full health. So that's when you want Zombie Shout, when your opponent is still at full or close to full. So try and gain control of the board. No, he's going to do that. He'll get 2 health because of the Abomination, but that's fine.
Yeah, me and Mr. Fight.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. That's not the most helpful. I already used Silence. I don't have many other things that are going to make that work out in my favor. But I can play this and this, Loot Hoarder, and Smite this guy. Seems pretty good. This guy, he'll find a way to kill him no matter what I do. So, yeah. Killing that may not seem like the best use of a smite. It's like killing half of this card, right? But it certainly protects my forces here. It gives me a better chance for my light spawn to get a foothold and cause a lot of damage. Or take out a much larger enemy card. Could be worse. Mind control could come in handy, but it'll be a while. Thought Steal. So I could go Thought Steal, Ancient Watcher, or heal myself, and this guy. Let's Thought Steal. You know what? Let's do that. I like that plan. It will save me some damage by blowing that up. It gives me control of the board, which I love. Because now, whatever he plays, he has to worry about the fact that it's going to get beat on by a 3/5.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Like, that's pretty annoying. He's rough, but this can still kill that. Oh, I can freeze the annoying one. Interesting. Well, let's, by all means. Get that out, because this guy penalizes him for making tokens. Or if he consecrates to kill this thing and weaken this, it would now strengthen him, unless he has something else to go with it. That's pretty big. Looks like a target for mind control. Stealing this was amazing, too. I stole super good stuff. Okay, so this guy's gonna get owned by that guy, I guess, but it's not the end of the world because I'm gonna have a big old army of my own. Let's just go on offense here. Now, I don't like not killing his guy, but it would have taken, like, these two couldn't even kill him. It would have taken this guy and he would have taken a ton of damage. And this. Nope, that's pretty annoying. Very, very strong play there. I mean, the Peacekeeper is awesome. One of the best minions. Like, I don't know how... There's a pretty long list of best minions, but he's got to be somewhere on that. He's very top tier. Shadow form. Okay, so Stormwind Champion would make this guy big enough to kill that and then keep going. These guys are going to have a bit of a hard time. I think he's still the way to go, though. We'll just work it out from there. So I could use the two of these guys. They would take a hell of a beating, but they could kill either one of these. Like, they would be nerfed by the time I was done. Could go for face as well. I could knock him down to 10. I don't like that, though. I'm not that confident in my army's ability to survive. If I leave all this stuff out there, consecrate, it'd be bad. Alright, let's kill him, and then hope this guy has to trade for that thing. And yeah, I will just heal this guy. Out of consecrate range is the idea. So an equality pyro would be pretty good, or equality consecrate. Ah, damn it! 3 is not enough hit points apparently. And you've got Stallbot here. A good delaying tactic of sorts. Holy Nova! Yeah, that should work out okay. So I can at any point switch to Shadow form if I think that burning him down is better. Kind of depends. This is why I don't like this card so much. I mean, if he plays something where killing something for 2 damage is well worth it, then okay, but he makes a strong case. On the other hand, this guy comes out pretty big. But yeah, I can do a lot if I heal myself. If I don't heal myself, I can play this guy this turn. That's even better. So I shouldn't even heal myself first. Yeah, okay. Another Shadow Form without the trick. Now, did he concede in response to the Shadow Form, or was he just, like, doing the math and, like, quit coincidentally at that time? I don't know. But we're still going. That was a pretty convincing win. Mind Control is so powerful. Like, even Mind Control something big, it is such a gargantuan swing. Yes, it took all my turn's mana, but for my one card, I blew up something huge and got something huge. Like, if there was a card that said, destroy target minion, and you get a 6/7, people would be like, that's insane! That's what Mind Control is. It just depends a little bit more what your opponent has, but I mean, it can give you better than that. Zombie Chow's starting hand is pretty awesome, so is the Power Word Shield. I guess I'll keep the Stormwind Knight, because he's, you know, flexible-ish. Flexible for a guy who acts like a paladin with a rod up his butt. So, first turn Zombie Chow is awesome. First turn Zombie Chow and the Power Word Shield, pretty spiffy.
One shot, one kill.
Okay. I don't even think I'm going to shield him. I think I'm going to save it. Yeah, his job isn't fighting. I mean, his job is fighting. His job isn't killing the opponent. His job is fighting. And for 1 mana, he fights pretty well.
For the crusade!
Oh, there you go. Draw a card. Him in Power Word Shield. Very good. So now, if he has Immortal Coil, then he's doing okay there. He goes bam. He might just hit me in the face. I don't know. So far. He's like, no, I'm tired of that crap. No more. Mate. Okay. Now he's got a fairly rough army out there, and I'm in a bit of a position. If I play this guy, he fights her just fine, but doesn't do so well against that thing. On the other hand, we take both of them and take him out. Lightspawn does kind of go down in flames after one hit.
I must consider.
But he could go bam, bam, still have this one left, and kill this guy. Whereas you... But yeah, he could do that with this too, so yeah, I might as well play Silver Moon. Lightspawn is really like a combo thing. Like, his weakness is actually tremendously bad. It's a horrible weakness. Even though 5/5 for 4 seems awesome, it's a really bad weakness. If he was in anything other than Priest, he would probably just be horrible. But if you ever got an arena deck where you had like 5 Power Word Shields, you'd be like, oh yeah. Okay. Everything is as I have predicted. Probably just use him to kill it. It's not great, but he does survive. I get a card. Our life totals are about the same, but I have way more cards. Because Soulfiring to get rid of like the super zombie was well worth it, but it definitely hurt. Oh, that's painful. I mean, there was only he had a 1 in 4 chance 3 times. He had, I think, a better than 50-50 chance of hitting this guy with one of those. So it's very annoying to him that it didn't. But quite pleasing to me. So he can kill either one of them, and he's not going to be saved. That much is pretty clear. And I could play him and have him come out as a 5/5, or I could play him and heal myself and still have like a 5/5. And I have with the option of Divine Spirit if he lives. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to kill this guy, because if he got bounced, that would bother me. Play that. He probably won't live long enough to Divine Spirit, but I don't want to play the Divine Spirit because he could just get silenced. I really don't like to play that in advance. This is still useful on my other guys, even if it's not a combo like that. Caller, okay. Life tap. Is he going to hit me in the face? Because that would be awesome. Woohoo! Right in the face! Okay. Happy fun time. So I could play this Sea Giant, but I think the thing to do is Divine Spirit this guy, hit for 10, and then what do I do with the other 5 mana? I mean, I could silence that and prevent him from getting a free demon from his hand. I don't know if that matters or not. And this guy can just be killed by that, so probably better off just getting this guy out. Let him deal with that as he will. If he's got a big fat demon in his hand, if he's going to drop an infernal on me, then okay. What was I going to do? What do you got? Doomguard. It's pretty rough. Super Doomguard. Annoying. Double Doomguard? Okay, that's actually getting kind of crazy now. What the hell? Wow. Did not see that coming. So I'm going to take the beats, but I think I'm going to play the Sea Giant. And yeah, this guy would only reduce his cost by 1, so it doesn't work. The fact is, neither one of those guys alone can kill this. He's going to hit me for, he can hit me for 12, but if he goes over the top of me like that, he's taking a big risk. Probably just use this and one other thing to finish this guy. But you know, maybe he's going to turn it into a true race. Wow. So basically we're going to sit here and I'm going to Thought Steal and try and get a card that'll kill him from him. Because otherwise I'm going down. So that's not going to do it. Looking for a Soulfire. Or one of those. I didn't even know he had that. Now he is pissed. That's the risk he took, though. I mean, I could have had just like a Mind Blast and killed him if he left my 8/8 alone. We were both gambling there, okay? Mine happened to work out in the most obnoxious, most soul-crushing possible way. But I'm okay with that. And we're up to 4 wins, so after losing your first game, this has actually turned into a pretty decent run so far. Let's see how far it gets next time. If you enjoyed this, please activate the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.